على هامش مبادرة مستقبل الاستثمار ينضم إلينا هنا في الرياض الرئيس التنفيذي لطيران الرياض السيد توني دوغلاس. Welcome Mr. Tony to an interview with CNN Business Arabic and thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
I want to dive right in and start. What's going to make Riyadh Air different from Emirates Airline, Qatar Airways, Saudi? I know you get this question a lot, but what's going to be different or the unique selling point of Riyadh Air?
So here we are at the Future Investment Initiative, 7th year. And of course, what's a difference I think everybody's seen over that period in time, a function of the incredible leadership here and the 2030 strategy. It goes without saying what our role is about connecting people, connecting geographies and connecting economies. And as many people know, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, fastest growing economy last year within the G20 countries, and we're simply not connected well enough with national carriers. Our amazing other national carrier, Saudia, we will supplement that to get to over 100 cities by 2030. What will be different? We'll be a full service carrier. We will demonstrate absolutely the highest standards, and what we will show is the brand is Riyadh, the brand is Riyadh, the brand is Riyadh. And for international visitors all around the world, the first experience they'll get with the brand, be they coming from Shanghai or New York, is as they board Riyadh Air, and they will get the warmest of welcomes, Ahlan wa Sahlan, in classic Saudi style, but demonstrating an obsessional attention to detail with that guest experience.
And you have very ambitious goals of serving 100 destinations by 2030. There are media reports right now of there are some engine issues from fleet manufacturers, also supply chain issues. Will that delay you receiving aircraft, or will that delay your ambitious goals, or are you still on track?
We're on track. We go into service in Q2 of 2025.
So that's still happening, on track?
That's on track. Now it might sound like a long time in the future. In our line of business, that's like tomorrow morning. So we've got an awful lot to do. That's what makes the biggest startup in recent history so much fun for all of us, but we don't underestimate how challenged that is. Working with the OEMs, Boeing, Airbus, GE, the engine manufacturers in whole, is key to that, but we're confident we're on track.
And you're still talking with Boeing and Airbus regarding narrow-body aircrafts, correct? Because you have your 787 Dreamliners, but for the narrow bodies, it's still happening, still negotiations are happening with both?
So we announced an order for 72 787 Dreamliners earlier this year, and we're absolutely delighted that we've now almost concluded our narrow-body campaign, and very soon we'll be announcing the winner of that. It will be a big order, and again it will give a clear appreciation of the size of the fleet Riyadh Air will have, but more importantly needs to serve over 100 cities.
How soon will we know?
I think we're talking very soon.
Very soon. Okay, and in terms of sustainability, you're hoping to become one of the most sustainable companies in the world when it comes to airplanes. So my question to you is it going to be with SAF fuel? Is it going to be with technology that is sustainable in the aircraft? What is it going to be exactly?
Well, it's already this morning been a big theme here at FII in terms of the sheer amount of investment that's going into alternative fuels. But the reality, as we all understand, the physics of powered flight means that getting to net zero by 2050 doesn't have a silver bullet. There's going to be a whole range of things required in order for us to fulfill our ambition as a thought leader in this space, as well as the whole of the industry, because through IATA, everybody signed up to net zero by 2050. Will SAF play a part in that? Yes, it will. Will e-fuels, which are low carbon e-fuels, play a part in that? Yes, it will. But this is also going to require regulators, governments, air traffic controllers, technology houses, as well as the airlines, all continuing to come together to make sure that ideas, be they big or be they small, get aligned to reaching that ambition. Riyadh Air will be right at the front enabling that.
And in terms of the aircraft, you said there are no first class Are you considering premium economy?
So we will announce a 3-class cabin. It will have an incredible proposition. Many people have already commented. Our exterior livery, which we announced at the Paris Air Show, looks more like what you'd expect to see on a billionaire's private jet, a G650, the livery we announced at Paris. Beautiful are the sorts of comments that we've had. Now, breaking news. I know you like breaking news. The Dubai Air Show will release our 2nd livery. We always said we were going to have 2 liveries. Why? Because we can. We believe the 2nd one is even more beautiful than the 1st livery. And of course, what that's already getting people teased around is if they look so spectacular, modern, absolutely elegant and graceful on the outside, what does it look like on the inside? Hold that thought. Q2 of next year will reveal it, and trust me, stunning, stunning, stunning.
And I also wanted to ask you, so with everything that's happening globally, from the increase in oil prices, interest rates rising, inflation, you know, all of that, even political uncertainty, how will the aviation industry get affected by that? And do you feel it will affect you on the medium to longer term?
I'm an old guy, nothing I can do about that. I've been involved in aviation one way or another for over 30 years. During that time, there has always been a wide range of challenges to commercial aviation, as well as, quite frankly, all other kinds of industries. You know, be it geopolitical, be it pandemics, be it kind of, you know, energy crises, technology problems, etc., etc., etc. I think in reality for us, it's an ever-present. So the issues that are out there at the moment obviously concern us like they concern everybody else. Unknown unknowns are a factor of commercial aviation. And right now, because we're a startup, we're just absolutely focused on every second we have between now and Q2 of 2025 to get the most modern, most exciting, digitally led airline into the ability for the traveling public to witness what that incredible Saudi hospitality looks like.
For my last questions, I want to ask you in terms of hiring and recruitment, how will you attract the best talent?
So it's absolutely remarkable. On the 12th of March this year, when His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman pronounced the establishment of Riyadh Air, we also started riyadhair.com, our website. Part of that allows people who want to register their interest to be considered to join our family to be able to do so. Up to now, just short of 7 months in, we are approaching 700,000 people who have put not only their interest, their resumes, their ratings. I'm absolutely staggered in a positive way. Why do I think that's happened? I think it's a function of it's been decreed by His Royal Highness. So what does that say? It's not it might happen or it could happen, it's happening. Number 2, what we've tried to put out there is a fresh, exciting brand that stands for an obsessional attention to detail with guest experience. It's an environmental thought leader and will be the world's first digitally led airline. But I think the third part of this is back to commercial aviation. What's not to like about commercial aviation?
Mr. Tony Douglas, CEO of Riyadh Air, thank you for being with us on CNN Business Arabic. It was lovely having you.
Thank you.